Can you ask me a question? You might prompt something. Like, did we talk about memory before?
Yeah. Let me stand beside you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
See how the question comes out. I guess, are there any memories that worry you? Anything that keeps you up at night or comes back to haunt you?
The idea of nourishment and how to not being. Felt very isolated as a child.
Oh, beautiful.
And
I mean, not beautiful that you were isolated, but very good for our exploration.
Yeah, and very removed and disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's taken me a long time to find a community where I feel safe.
Mm.
Yeah, so that when you were talking about being in a relationship and ideas of nourishment, that was very interesting to me. Because as a child, how are you there's this, obviously the superficial nourishment, but yeah.
Wonderful, let's work with it.
Okay.
Okay, you stand here again, so we have sort of a similar learning set up for folks to begin to remember. When you think about yourself and nourishment, and this, you may not have an age, it may be every age, but do you have a sense of an age?
I have a sense of being an empty vessel and trying to just eat a lot to fill the emptiness.
Is that kind of an every age experience?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have put your hands up if you're available. Please choose the empty vessel.
Oh, yes.
Alicia, thank you, Alicia. Just maybe back a little bit. Maybe right about here. Is this a good distance? Closer, farther?
Yeah, a bit closer.
Closer.
That's enough.
Yeah, okay. Okay. How is it to see the empty vessel?
Well, it feels very alive somehow, sort of very active and attractive, that it's empty. It's calling me. Yeah, there's something a little bit naughty, like a provocative about it. Like it's a distraction, a provocation, a distraction thing.
Mm. Mm.
But it's very determined.
Mm. Shall we bring up provocation and determination?
Okay.
All right, please raise your hands. Do you know which one is which?
Yes, your provocation and your determination.
Okay. And again, coming behind so that she can continue to see the empty vessel.
Wow, it's like a gang. It's like I'm up against it.
Mm.
They're like all players, it's like it's going to require all my wits to play the game. But it's really tiring. I don't want to do it anymore. They're freaking me out a bit, to be honest.
Do you want to take a step back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that better?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like I thought I was going to go away.
Yeah, just keep going. What do we know, since it's nourishment? Nourishment is, let me speak for a moment about nourishment while you perceive and let this kind of act on you. And you can be backing up if you'd like.
Thanks.
Nourishment is extremely important. I was thinking the other day, I can feel this, but I can't talk about it. So I'll do my best and we'll see how I do. In our bellies, we have as many neurons as there are in the brain of a cat. We have a visceral intelligence that's neuronal, and we also have inhabitants. We have a biome that is millions of small inhabitants that also are having an experience in our bellies. We learn what to expect as nourishment from the world by the way in which we are fed as infants. We can be fed as infants with nurturing, with responsiveness, with relationality. We can be fed by mothering or fathering people who are tracking the nuances of our response and who stop feeding us when we're full and who feed us when we're hungry. And our bellies then understand the connection between nourishment and relationship. We can also be fed by mothering and fathering people who are putting themselves and us on a schedule. It's 2 o'clock and the baby needs 8 ounces of milk. The baby is hungry, but it's not 2 o'clock yet, so the baby doesn't get fed until 2 o'clock. And then what our belly is learning about relationship with nourishment is that it is stripped of relationship. That we cannot depend on the world to be responsive to us. That the nuances of our experience are not a part of the picture that the mothering or fathering person is holding. And our microbiome learns this, and the neurons of our belly learn this, and the plexus, the nerve plexus that generates peristaltic movement, that has the rhythm of digestion, which is a spontaneous and emergent rhythm in response to our energy needs and our expenditure of energy. All of these things are learned or not learned by the belly. What's happening for you as I'm talking about nourishment?
I'm feeling much safer and more secure, and I'm thinking about sugar and thinking about my kids, why they have so many food allergies, and thinking this energy is somehow more condensed and dissipating, and I don't feel so threatened by it.
Very good, very good. Let's check in with that energy over there and find out how she's doing. What's happening for you?
I'm feeling good. Mm-hmm. I felt good to begin with. I enjoy this one.
The provocateur.
And you came and gave me a healing.
Oh, the determination brought the healing. What are you noticing?
I was very provocative to start with. And as you moved forward, I was like, yeah, no, you're not getting away. But then as you spoke about nourishing, I was just completely broken, and like all the mask and pieces were broken, and I just became very nourishing.
Oh. Determination, is there anything you have to tell us?
Yeah, I wanted to push her out of the way right from the start. And if I could, I would, but I don't, because I'm too nice. But I want all of her.
Very
and
nice.
I want to push her out. Actually push her out.
I didn't even notice she existed.
Well, so this one didn't even notice that determination existed. What happens for you as you're hearing them speak?
Yeah, it's like it seems foreign, or the concepts seem irrelevant to me. I just want to be free of the blah blah. I think, I mean, I'm intellectualizing it, but I feel like, I can hang on to all of that as a mechanism, as a resource, and as a defense, and as a justification, and all, whatever. But, I'm just like, I'm sick of it. It's just irrelevant, doesn't serve me. But I can feel the pull and the power of it, all the empty vessel and the, it's like an old tune. I don't want to be dancing anymore. But I'm quite agitated by the thought of being without that power.
I'm wondering about whether we need to make explicit the relationship between your infant self and your mother.
Yeah, I as a felt sense, I can't go there, but I can intellectually.
Have you ever seen your mom with a baby?
Yes.
How is she?
She's very sweet and caring and loving, but removed. I mean, and it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did she ever tell you about how she fed you?
Yeah, she couldn't. She wasn't. She found it difficult to breastfeed. It was a kind of she had too much on to breastfeed. She she was busy.
Okay.
I mean, certainly with my brother and sister, she told me that it was too much time and energy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just assuming the same for me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let's put in these elements of your mother rather than your mother herself. Let's put in the felt sense elements. Too busy. What was the other thing you said? Too busy and... Does anybody remember? There was another... Too much going on.
I mean, I feel like... She didn't know what to do. She couldn't connect to herself as a... I'm getting a really strong sense of she couldn't connect to herself as a mothering figure, so she just sort of pushed it aside.
Okay. So we'll bring in too much to do and the lack of connection to mothering.
Okay.
Yeah. So please raise your hands if you're available. Please choose too much to do and lack of connection to mothering.
Yeah.
So, okay. And
yes.
Which one is Alec?
You are too much to do.
Okay. Too much to do comes in and touches the empty vessel. And lack of connection to mothering comes in and touches the empty vessel. Let's find out how the empty vessel is doing. You don't even want to touch, huh?
I'm uncomfortable with too much to do.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I get to see where my origin is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A sense of of commonality.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
What happens for your body?
Yeah, it's like a little bit of overwhelm, and I can see the empty vessel is in overwhelm, and that's or not is a bit distracted. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit hot and racing heart, and
so with too much to do and a disconnection from mothering, the infant would indeed have had a racing heart.
yeah, that makes me feel calmer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's bring her racing heart. Yeah. Naomi, let's come. Be the racing heart. And agitation, it looks like, even.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's kind of how it feels inside, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And too much to do is trying to take care of the baby. And the provocateur is kind of taking a back seat. What's happening here? Not much room for you?
Yes, I'm not sure about this one.
What do we know about your mama's childhood?
She was the second child. The boy was the favored one.
So then let's put in your mother's infant self and see how that goes. Who's available? Please look and see who for your mother's infant self. And I'd like to actually put you, mother's infant self, if you'll come here. Just kind of here. That's the mother's infant self. You came to look?
Yep. I'm pretty detached.
But interested?
Very.
Very interested.
I feel like I would like to protect her somehow.
She's reaching out for you.
I just try to protect all of them.
You try to protect all of them.
I'm interested in her.
He's incredibly kind. Too busy, he's protecting. It makes it easier for me to protect.
So I had a very strong beating heart before you brought in a representative to the beating heart. My heart was literally kind of in my throat. When you brought in the representative, the heart kind of calmed. But I felt like this was all noise in the way of connecting with my daughter.
Look at your daughter up over there. How is it to see her?
I felt slightly frightened for her, on her behalf, of being a girl.
May I find out how you're doing? Can you take this?
I want to go. I want to be away, but I want to be connected here. But who's that?
That's the disconnected mother.
I kind of want her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be close, but I want to know that she's around, but I want to be away.
Let's take one weight. Keep the mic for me for just a moment. Let's take a weight off of this family system by acknowledging the systemic valuing of boys over girls.
Yes, that's good.
Yes. Who's willing to hold that? You're willing. Antonia, just stand beside that one and see how it does that we acknowledge for her. Everybody's doing a little better all of a sudden. All of a sudden, there's a big change.
I'm quite pissed off about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like bullshit. Yeah, I'm really furious.
Would you like to have your fury in here?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
The beating heart wants some fury.
You've got it, huh?
Need some support from fury.
Need some support from fury. Who will be fury for us?
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. The beating heart is calling you.
And determination.
And determination likes that one too.
Give us voice.
Gives them voice. How are you doing over here? I'll repeat for you.
Pulling back. So I'm feeling like I'm being pulled back constantly by this. Boys are more valued than girls, and I want to.
Oh, I can't even
Smash
hear
all
you.
this lot
I can't
Go
even
to-
listen to it. Ugh.
I really don't like fury.
Don't like fury. You can't listen to it.
No.
And Fury is silent. I just need to know a nuance in order to keep going. I need to understand if you're angry at your mother or if you're angry at the system.
No, well, I think I'm angry at my mother. I was the eldest. I was a girl, and then I had a brother who's, he was the only one who got any attention. And so I'm angry that she didn't deal with that. That was her job. I mean, I get it, but...
May I stand beside you again?
Yes.
If it's too hard, you just tell me. I don't need to, but it helps me. Are you only seeing the disconnected mother, or are you seeing the empty vessel as well?
Well, I can see them in the foreground, but my focus is on the disconnected mother.
See if it's okay to say, I needed you.
I needed you.
I needed you to nourish me.
I needed you to nourish me.
I've missed you all my life.
Oh, I'm so annoyed with you. I needed you. Yeah, what do I have to say?
I missed you all my life.
I missed you all my life. I missed you all my life.
The Fury is coming to stand in front of the mother.
Yeah, that's made me be a bit calmer.
The beating heart is hanging on to the disconnected mother. And there's quite a bit of movement here. I'm going to go check and see what's happening with these folks.
She's blaming the little girl.
Fury's angry at the girl.
Yep. She's been angry with her. She's been talking to her. Yeah.
Fury's angry at the beating heart?
Yep.
You're angry at the beating heart?
Yeah, it's like I have to stop her. No one needs to know.
Say that again.
No one needs to know.
No one needs
quiet,
to know.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Don't talk.
Don't talk. And here there's something different happening. What's happening here?
I want to go over here, but I feel she doesn't want me. But I'm still coming a little bit.
Pass the mic to her. Let's find out what's happening. Can you hear what's happening, or do you need to repeat? Okay.
Initially, I was hiding behind my hands, and I could only sneak a peek, and I didn't really want to look at anybody's faces. But I was, through this tiny gap between my hands, a little bit curious, and my hands gave me a sense of safety. And when a new element came in, I was able to drop my hands. And so with these two, this was the first time I felt a smile on my face. So I'm cautiously taking an interest. There's something quite playful here. This is a bit mysterious. But I'm very, very careful in engaging. And it's very new that I would be sought after to engage. So I'm tentative.
Interesting. And anything from you?
I didn't understand where was my right place, but I had deep connection with her, and then I just tried to find a right place, and now it's not a childish position, it's just, for example, if I need to quiet a child, I did the same.
Thank you.
I honestly, I feel like smashing that thing up. I just feel so angry and frustrated. And I just see all these pieces and everybody's so casual. It's like,
just, I just feel like they're just being. They're not doing anything to, I don't know. I don't even feel it, but I keep on coming out of my body and trying to analyze it, and then because it's just...
Because the fury and the frustration and the rage and the aggravation and the impatience.
Impatience. I have huge impatience. That is, yes. That's it. I'm so furious and impatient. And I'm doing work.
Instead of the mother being able to do her work.
Yes.
You're having to do it for everybody.
Yes, which is okay. It's my job. I've reconciled to that. But it's like, come on. I don't know where all this is. I mean, this is so not where I come from normally as well. It's like I don't know what I'm saying, and it's just.
It's an unusual experience of being able to actually touch the impatience.
Yes.
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 I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is it possible that you are carrying the empty vessel for your mother?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. I am.
Uh-huh. Do you want to keep carrying it?
No.
Okay. Yes. Uh-huh.
No, I don't. My little child woke up and said, "Oh, thank you, somebody saw that."
Yeah.
And that feels like better.
Yeah. And now we'll just let this awakening, we'll see how it affects what happens here.
Now I feel a bit, okay, everybody, let's get on. Let's go.
Oh, I'm hitting you. Okay,
like
everybody.
I'm a bit joyous.
A bit joyous, yeah. Yeah. What I'd love, I think, is to bring in a representative for your own hungry infant. Your own, instead of your mother's.
Okay.
Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Raise your hands if you're available. Please choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want her to come up here with us?
No, not yet. No.
Okay. Then we'll let her find her place. The beating heart just waved at the hungry infant.
Oh. That's affecting my nervous system.
Which part? What's affecting your nervous?
When you said they wait, when they're connecting.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. It's like it's a game, as well.
So here's the question: whose is it? Whose work is it? Whose joy is it? Whose is it to feed your hungry infant?
I feel joy here coming out from inside of me. But I feel like it's a bit like a game of chess or some game, and all these pieces are like, I don't know how. They've all got a charge apart from, some are less active. Yeah, okay, I just have to wait maybe.
I think so. We'll see what happens. So now what we're seeing is that determination is embracing the hungry infant, that the beating heart is curled up next to her.
Yeah, I can feel a softening in my lower belly.
I feel a softening in my lower belly. Mm-hmm. you can tell me if it feels like it would be the right thing to do to send the infant a gift.
Yeah.
What would the gift be?
Patience, I feel like.
You probably, patience, I think, patience is a gift for you, I think.
Yeah, I think it's patience. That's why I was like, if we start early, maybe it's going to actually have some impact. Yeah, just something warmth, love, a sort of a feeling, like just a feeling of fullness and a feeling of, I'm going to say completeness, but it's like more a sense of full warmth.
Is there someone who's willing to bring full warmth and safety to this little one? Thank you very much, Tatiana. And little one, is it okay to be touched? Okay. I'm going to find out how she's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling, I felt warm before fullness came in.
I felt warm before fullness came in.
And now I'm feeling really full and I'm done. I'm done.
I'm feeling really full and I'm done. How are you doing?
I feel they want to support the infant.
And
as determination, I've just got more and more comfortable. I feel like I'm a deep, deep part of that's always been there, which is full of goodness and connecting, connecting. And it's a beautiful part of you. That was born when you were born, Yeah,
you're my survival resource.
You're my survival resource, she says. I'm going to find out how is your disconnected mama over there. And how are you?
It looks like they don't need me, but I'm still in system just to protect in case.
Very good. The constant busyness. Yes, it's been quite a protector. Anything from you?
I feel like the determination wasn't born when you were born. It came through me in order to survive.
This one says yes, yes.
And that's been my gift and maybe my burden that I've given you.
And my burden.
I became much more relaxed when you said that.
I became much more relaxed when you said that.
Yeah, I'm. Before I was a bit over full. Now I feel comfortable full.
Beautiful. You sat? How are you doing?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable. I feel less impatient. I feel, I feel good. I mean, this feels a bit. It's like it needs to be cleaned up. Like I feel like it needs to be.
Tell me about your belly.
It feels there's life in there.
Very nice.
Yeah, I feel a bit apprehensive. Yeah, maybe a little bit raw.
Okay, I'd like us to look for, and there may not be one here, and you had asked that I speak a little bit about the contracts.
Yeah.
And I'll speak about them in more detail after we finish this, and then there's a whole one, there's a little workshop, and then there's the 2 days devoted to the contracts, actually. But I'd like you to look for, may I sit beside you?
Yes.
I'd like you to look for, can you hold this mic for a sec? A contract to wait forever for your busy mother to stop and feed you.
Yes.
In order to have a mother. Or something like that.
Yes. Give me some words. I do it to my
yes,
own kids,
yes.
actually.
Yes. Remind me of your first name.
Nicola.
Nicola. I, Nicola, solemnly swear to my essential self that I will not feed my hungry infant self.
Do I have to say that now?
I don't know.
No,
I'm proposing it.
No, I think that's what I don't want that anymore.
Right. So that's what you have to release.
Yes.
Yes. So what happens is we say it and then you release it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we're sort of naming this ancient, embedded agreement that we have with ourselves, and then we release it. Yeah. So I'll start again, and it'll come out differently. Okay. I, Nicola.
I, Nicola.
Solemnly swear to my essential self.
Solemnly swear to my essential self.
That I will wait forever.
That I will wait forever.
For my busy mother to come to me.
For my busy mother to come to me.
In order to
feed me. Give me permission to be myself. Make me feel safe.
No matter the cost to myself.
No matter the cost to myself.
Is this a good vow for Nicola?
Is this a good vow for Nicola? No.
Okay, please tell her, Nicola, I release you from this contract.
Nicola, I release you from this contract.
And I revoke this vow.
And I revoke this vow.
And instead you have my blessing to...
And instead you have my blessing to feel safe. Be nourished properly. Be fed. Be loved. Be joyous.
How did your belly respond?
It feels. I mean, it's a little bit nervous, but I can feel the waves going through my nervous system and my body.
Very good. Very good.
So
then we're touching something. As we do this work, with the release, there's a shift in the way our body holds energy. We're actually shifting the bones of the structures that we depend upon. Look, they're turning.
I feel like I want to say thank you for your witness, but I'm like I'm off. I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, very good. Very good. It's a good place for today then.
Yes, thank you. You rock.
Thank you. Say, I release you from your roles.
I release you from your roles. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.